Gotta get right back on the saddle. Get back on the saddle. Hey, get back on the saddle. Hey, get back on the saddle. We right back, girl. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Girl. This video is infused, okay? Oh, girl, tickled. I am so tickled. Let's go see what's going down to the blocks.
Is I sponsor the now.
Yes.
I sponsor the
Let
blog.
me tell you something.
To the blocks. Let's start off with girl. Let's start off with I like to start off with the Jasmine brand, but I don't know. They have 43 new posts. Let me put a little lip dew on. This is a new video. The other one, you know, by the time the video is over, the lip dew has ran out, but it's already been imprinted in your brain. So you see it the whole time. All right, so let's talk about the Jasmine brand. Let's see what's going down on the blogs. Oh, they're gonna start some mess. This is the first post. Data suggests that Black women and white men are less likely to divorce than other interracial couples. There are studies that say that. It says Black women are embracing love with white men. But it's so crazy that it's still like this binary way of thinking because other non-Black men exist outside of quote white men. And it's so weird that the only time like we have these like interracial conversations, it's just about Black and white. I don't know. But anyway, are embracing the love with white men, and experts are explaining why this pairing could be a great match. While social media has been buzzing with viral Black wife effect videos, many experts suggest that Black women might want to consider keeping the door open for relationships with white men. Research from a 2002 national survey of family growth shows that Black women with white husbands are 44% less likely to divorce than white couples, while Black men with white wives have a higher divorce rate. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh because divorce is awful. Cheryl Judas, a sociologist and author of Interracial Relationships Between Black Women and White Men, expands on this, pointing to the demographic realities Black women face. She previously told the Chicago Tribune there are simply not enough Black men. Black women outnumber Black men starting at age 16. That and a trend that doesn't happen for white men until age 32. That was the end. Let me go get my Ken because Kevon has been stressing me out for years. Okay, where is my Brad? Lord, please let us leave topics meant to race bait in 2024. We don't care if you date white men. No, you actually do. You're another group of people who will draw back support from a Black woman if she's with a non-Black man. They hate it. They just did that in your they do it all the time. I'm just girl, they do it all the time. You say you don't care, but you do. And the truth is mathematically there's not enough. And not even enough. Not enough means that you're accounting for the lot that's there and it being suitable to pick from. The lots are not suitable to pick from. There can be millions of them. There can be millions of them, one for one. They in quality though. The environment and society doesn't breed that type of person in mass. One thing they don't produce is good men in mass. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't. So I don't give a damn if it's one for one. Is a nigga of any is he suitable? No. And a lot of the women aren't suitable. Like I said, anybody can go down. It's no criteria required to go down and get a marriage license. But the truth is, and the studies show that if you want to get married, you be more successful. It still take on the average marriage lasting this long. We have to see how long these marriages are lasting. they last a little longer. They're ending, but they last a little longer. So if you want to have a little longer marriage, you might want to date out. But no, they say the BLACK women are the most race loyal group of women. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. Yes, all of them. Don't go to another group and pedestalize them. Don't center them. Don't do none of that stuff. Don't do any of that stuff. Okay? We can believe the stat. Black women should be dating everyone, just not just black men. It's true. They just know how to be a man, and most importantly, partnered. And then what's going to happen is, like, when you get into these conversations, these are conversations where you start centering men as if one group of men are better than the next, and they are not. I'm sorry to inform you, they're not. They're just telling you, if you want to have a longer marriage, the divorce rates are not as high if you marry the non-black. Girl, marriage isn't about love, but they want you to think that it's about love so that you cannot make the right moves and protect yourself if you do decide to participate in a system that doesn't serve you. Let's read a couple more comments. I'm glad y'all woke up and smelled the cream, finally released from the shackles of Buki and Ray Ray. Let me go. Okay, I already read her comment. Let me go down. Let's be honest, white men and black women have more in common than their counterparts outside of race, obviously. Honestly, I think black men and white women have the same mindsets, but black women and white men have the same values. That's a difference. I would agree, but I would also say that white men and black women tend to, on average, have similar socioeconomic standing. That's where it is. That's where it is. She cannot go because of the general state. Now, you might have one, and 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 one on the side. But the general state, they're not making as much as the girls. Yes, as men to women, they always make more because it's men to women. That gender wage gap is going to be there because this is a patriarchy. But women to, I, there's one thing that I have never seen and never heard of in the history of patriarchy is the women outpacing the men. And when you that's why they always want to compete with you instead of competing with other men, right? They want to compete with you and play the hierarchical game and compete with you. They don't want to compete with other men. So it's difficult. More oftentimes than not, if a black woman is dating a black man, he's not on the social credit score is a little lower than hers. So it makes sense, business sense, to go where it makes business sense, where I know I'm not going to have to be doing the bulk of the work in addition to playing this patriarchal game where I'm also, right? I'm the manager, managing the money, I'm making the most money, and I'm doing this housework. And you want to play like you the man of the house and the head of household, as a lot of black women do, passing cards under the table. What did Jennifer Tilly say? She passing cards under the table to men. So if we understand that, okay, we're gonna be doing, like, we're gonna play this egalitarian game. We're gonna both bring in what needs to be brought in. We're both gonna be doing the work. There is no gender roles. This is a collaborative, cooperative type of situation. This thing where the women have to just be everything and he can just come with his dick, it's not cool. And it doesn't fare well for a lot of women who desire to be in these partnerships. But again, y'all are race loyal, and that's what's leaving the ones who want to check this marriage off of their bucket list of life things to do. It's leaving y'all without that. And then y'all are dating men who are beneath you. and not just financially though, emotionally too, spiritually. Like, I don't know how many times I hear these guys that go around with their phones and interview people, and these black men, when they say like, what's the best thing about you, and why aren't you, or why are you single, or why would a woman want to be with you, the what do you think they're talking about? Their dicks and money. And that gets old after a while, because girl, the dick is not bringing you, you're not making as much money. I don't know where these big dicks are getting y'all, because they're not getting y'all anywhere. They're not getting you anywhere. That's only good for one thing and one thing only, baby. That's it. And the way that these niggas lead with their dicks, people have other things to do. That's other things to do than getting dick down or being able to dick someone down. Girl, grow up. Grow up. So a lot of these women, they just end up dating people who are not at their level. And then they tell y'all gold diggers. They say your standards are too high. They say you don't know how to pick. And then when you choose better, and you move on to other groups of men to see if they're better, no, they're not, then y'all mad. So don't act like you're not. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. The way I was talking about how women draw back support from men if they're not dealing with black women, black men do the same thing. They do the same thing. And then they go on to call you bed wenches and all that other stuff. It's so toxic. But then at the same time, when you look at the marriage rates, and they dangle marriage, right? They dangle marriage over you, have no intention to marry. More than half of them will never marry in their lifetime, but they dangle it in your face because you might have a little Disney in you, and you want this fantasy, you want this life, and he just dangles it in front of you. But you have other groups of men who actually want to practice it and play in the marriage game and check it off their bucket list and do the thing. Just don't go over there pedestalizing men. Do not do that. If do I don't I just don't do it. But at the end of the day, these men, when they go on the way to their coupling, they're disparaging women, on black women on the way. And so that's the reason why a lot of their coupling doesn't last, because the intentions are not to actually go in it with like, I like these groups of women. No, I'm doing it to spite other people. So how long can a relationship like last on you just being spiteful because you don't like black women? You understand what I'm saying? Black women and white men are builders of the community and the ones who keep things moving and get the job done. When we get together, they work well together. And then it's like, I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it. I mean, I live in a very diverse area. Everybody, that's why when they just say white and black, I'm like, girl, we see all kind of combinations of people partnering. So it's not a big deal. Um, but when you get in these spaces, especially in digital spaces where the men, and like even in public, it is so cringy to see a black man with a white woman or a non-black woman, and he is like staring at you because he wants you to see him with his non-black woman, because he has been socialized to believe that when you see him, you're going to be mad, you're going to be upset, you're going to be mad that that black man is with a white woman. Girl, I be looking at her. Hey, girl, got you one, didn't you? Good luck. And then they end up getting divorced. Divorce. Divorce. That's what it is. Girl, gross. Azealia Banks calls Florida dangerous for black women, says she needs to leave. I really got to get the fuck up out of Florida. My ass didn't listen to the NAACP when they said Florida is dangerous for black women, child. This the fucking Latino on Latino crime rate in Florida and the sheer utter confusion a successful, completely naive and whitewashed girl from Harlem, NYC experience here is the next level of gutter snipery, gutter butt snipery. Nobody fucking hates Latino people more than other Latino people. It is ridiculous here. Oddly, there is a real sense of solidarity amongst Black Floridians that you don't really have in New York City or LA. But wow, I can't even be caught in the crossfires of this fucking undocumented lawlessness that is Florida. It's giving crabs in a fucking barrel. Wow. I thought black people had problems. No, honey. The Latinos have deeply enshrined cultural hatred for each other that is mind-boggling. This shit is not even a state. And what's crazy is there are groups of Latino people who look at black people and they can just change the whole narrative and just instead of putting Latino, put black. Everything she said. And there are people that look and see. And you know what the infection is? The delusion and illusion of white superiority. That's what's fucking everybody up. That's what's fucking everybody up. Where there is a color spectrum of people, it is infected with the illusion of white superiority. And so they fight each other, trying to get to the top, trying to get what this perceived power. Girl, well, good luck to her. Let me read some of the comments. When she's right, I can't even dispute it. What does Latino on Latino hatred have to do with being dangerous for black women? I'm confused by the caption. Let me explain. Sometimes their racism is worse than a white man named Billy Earl from Alabama. It's not that complicated. Florida Latinos loudly and absolutely hate and despise anyone black, especially black women, because the Latinas stay dating black men, rappers, and athletes. As a New Yorker who is neither Latina or black, I was shocked by it when I moved to Miami. It's bizarre and really alarming. You can say Cuban, they make up 90% of all Hispanic people in Miami. I mean, Floridians and transplants to Florida have been knowing this. It's not new news. Cubans and Afro-Cubans, Cubans versus Venezuelans, Venezuelans versus Colombians, and let's not talk about their hatred for Haitians. It's a fucking mess down here. I lived in Miami 1 year and bounced. It's too much. I live in the Miami area. No lies were told. She's 15 karat crazy, but she's right. Her life is constant chaos and madness. I'm Latino and she's right. The cognitive dissonance is sadly rampant in our community. She went on a rant about Latino people though. Girl, you're the last to find out. We knew this once Mango Mussolini made Florida, made Florida his home. Florida is where common sense and equality goes to die. Damn. Florida is really burnt out. Leave the country and never come back. You voted for Trump though. No, you got to stay right there. She voted for Trump. She's enabling she's enabling what's already happening in Florida to continue. This shouldn't even be news. You voted for Trump, stay there and get what you asked for. She's not lying. The one time she's right. Florida is a joke. That wench needs to ship my damn soap I ordered in July. Banks, where is my snake oil? Quit playing. They're asking her about her soap. My partner and I have been, girl, what? Girl. Oh, Latasha, she's the best. You're going to make me cry. Thank you so much for the support. What? Who is Latasha? Girl, what is these comments? When you get like lower down in the comments, I don't know what be going on down there. But what do y'all think about what Azealia Banks said? It's crazy. And what's like, what are you fighting about? What are you fighting about? It's crazy. Well, good luck to her. Hannah Kobayashi says she was unaware of media coverage during her disappearance. I'm still processing everything. The crazy part about that Hana Kobayashi story is her father died by suicide thinking his daughter was missing, y'all. It's something I don't how could you I don't like you're not going to even wait to see if you can find her? Like what is going on? What happened? It says Hana Kobayashi, who was reported missing last month and became the focus of a week-long search, has been found safe. In a statement released on December 11, her family announced that she had crossed the border back into the United States at daybreak on December 15th. Kobayashi, a photographer living in Hawaii, revealed she was unaware of everything that was happening in the media while I was away. I'm still processing it all. She added, I kindly ask for respect for myself, my family, and my loved ones as I navigate through this challenging time. Thank you for understanding. The LAPD confirmed Kobayashi's safe return. Lieutenant Doug Oldfield noted that she appeared to be in good health and not appear to be under any distress. Kobayashi's family expressed their relief and gratitude, saying this past month has been an unimaginable ordeal for our family, and we kindly ask for privacy as we take time to heal and process everything we've been through. It's something wrong with this story, y'all. So the person can go off the grid, public resources are used to locate them, and then the person just act like it never happened. Girl, bye. You embarrassed yourself, your family, wasted resources. Your dad suffered and is gone now. She still could have told somebody before she went off grid. I haven't seen or read her addressing the subject of her father. That man took his own life because he was devastated and perceived the loss of his daughter. She has nothing to say about that. Right. Somebody says, seems like she was off grid for real. Now, why her father chose to take his life is his choice and not her burden to explain. Wasn't she supposed to be on her way to see them and called them saying she was in trouble or something? Oh, they said, okay, there is a rumor that we was in the comments saying that they were trying to arrange a marriage for her and that's why she dipped. But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out in a documentary or something, child, maybe, because that was weird. Um JayZ is trending after his lawyer denied any friendship between him and Diddy.
I just, girl, stop.
Girl, why would you do that? In an interview with NBC News, JayZ's attorney Alex Spiros addressed the civil case accusing both men of S.A.ing a 13-year-old Jane Doe at the 2000 MTV VMAs after party. Spiro pushed back on the claim, saying this case needs to be dismissed and Mr. Carter's name needs to be fully cleared. However, it was Spiro's remarks about JayZ and Diddy's relationship that raised eyebrows. Spiro stated there is no friendship or long time bond here. Just because they know each other, don't that doesn't mean anything. Social media wasn't buying it, especially given the years of photos showing JayZ and Diddy together at industry parties. One user tweeted, nobody will ever believe that JayZ and Diddy were never friends. It feels like Jay knows he's guilty about something. In contrast, another defended Jay, saying, so y'all don't know the difference between industry friends and real friends? Show me a picture of JayZ and Diddy outside industry party and sports games. What do y'all think? To be honest, I never heard Jay speak the name Diddy in any of his songs. I've heard him say Tata, Emery, his wife, his mother in law, his kids. So I super agree with his lawyer's statement. But y'all just haters and want to take him down when he's just living a great life, a great family life. Only our people with the mentality to win somebody gotta lose. I don't understand. Some of y'all don't know the difference between friends and associates, and that's why your personal life is in shambles. Working in the same industry doesn't make people besties. Friends is not the same as associates. Everybody defending JayZ and Puffy's relationship. Girl. Girl, 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 girl. Kim Zolciak says marriage to Croy Bierman was torture due to control issues. Kim Zolciak is calling out her estranged husband, Croy Bierman, over controlling and making their marriage a traumatic experience. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta star spoke to photographers at LAX on Monday about a recent police incident with Croy. The incident occurred at their Georgia mansion as they moved out of their remaining belongings. Kim claims Croy blocked a moving truck with his car to prevent it from leaving. As described, his actions are part of a larger pattern, saying he's consistently been a problem. Kim also shared that the last few years of their marriage felt like torture, largely because of his controlling behavior. When the divorce was contentious, Kim says she's trying to take the high road for the sake of their children. Still, she hinted that things with Croy have been much worse than she lets on. Obviously, he wasn't controlling enough, being that you spent all the damn money and lost the house. Right. His family tried to tell him long ago, girl, shut up. You used that man for his money, and when it ran out, so did you. She financially bled Croy, trying to spend on lavish things and gambling. So she considers it controlling when he's trying to stop the nonsense so they aren't broken on the streets like they are now. That's it. I don't have nothing to say about I don't know what to say about Kim Zolciak. I'm done. I'm done with it. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I think that's the end of the video. It says Jamie Foxx reportedly became offended by a penis-shaped laser pointer, leading to his physical altercation at a birthday dinner. It says a laser pointer shaped like a penis sparked the confrontation at Jamie Foxx's birthday dinner at Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills. Sources tell TMZ that during the event, someone from the VIP party upstairs shone a laser at Jamie's table, disturbing him, especially with his kids present. Jamie, upset, went upstairs to confront the group, which included crew members from the Jackass production company, and asked them to stop. Tensions escalated when a crew member allegedly threw a glass, cutting Jamie in the mouth. He left to go get stitches, and police were called. He connected a glass to his face? Damn. Although Jamie has spoken with law enforcement, the investigation is ongoing and no arrests have been made. Girl, what? Why were they doing that? Like, grow up. You don't have to be a jackass forever. Well, well, well. Always the same people. What a snowflake. He got hit in the face with a glass. Stop with the I think that's rude. I actually think it's rude. Don't be shiny, no laser pointer. I don't give a fuck, even if it's shaped as a fucking dot. Don't be shining a laser pointer down here. But you doing a laser pointer of a dick, girl? Grow the fuck up for real. He got hit in the face. He needs to press charges. That's assault. That's assault. It's harassment. You're harassing this person, and then when they confront you, you assault them. Off with their heads. I'm not defending Jamie Foxx. I'm just defending the actions of the people involved in the story. Person A is at a table having dinner for their birthday. Person B is showing a laser on them. Person A goes up to confront them and asks them to stop. Person B, or whoever's with person B, throws a glass and hits me in the face, and I gotta go get stitches. I'm pressing charges on you niggas. So roll the tapes from Mr. Chow. Tell me who was in the party, because I want to see who threw that glass. Somebody was filming. So, anyways, y'all, let's go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Have a good day. Thanks for liking the video.